Morning, folks. Right, today's one is hope you're well. Is going to be a quite a complicated one, so hopefully I can sort of do it uh, in a fairly interesting, quick way, uh, or not. Um, yeah. So basically, I'm doing a background um, of a bridge. So I've got the water going. Yeah, there's a bridge over a river. Okay. I'm sort of going to vaguely do something. I'm not quite sure how it connects. So if in doubt, just kind of vaguely do something. There you go. That'll do. Riverbank. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I hope you're all well. Yeah, I'm all right. I think. Yeah, enough of that chit chat. Right, so I'm just going to kind of give this blob a kind of bit more of a featured kind of look about it. I've just finished doing another Quiff and Rooney cartoon. It's going quite well in Toxic, so look out for that. I think I was only supposed to do 6, but they're asking me to do more, so I'm writing it and stuff, which is quite nice because they ask for scripts and you do a couple and then they go, yeah, come on and do it, and pretty much you've done something uh, one day, and just like a scribble that you didn't even think about, and next day you're doing it and it's published in the comic. I find that very exciting. Sort of what I joined the business for, so that's nice. Oh, and I did some stuff for Peter Kay. I don't know if you've seen that, but that's doing rather well. Right, so just giving it a bit more form. Spending a bit too much time on it, really. Anyway, right, okay, and yeah, I'm going to sort of do this as a bush as well. And to give this a bit more sort of solidity, that's the one. I was going to say solidarity. That would have been right. I'm just kind of, rather than prat around trying to do a line parallel to that and in perspective, I cheat. Everyone cheats to a certain extent. Even the grandmasters used to do cheats. They used to have little helpers to do their stuff because they got bored. Anyway, that's how Leonardo da Vinci started. I don't think he had any helpers though, but he was a one-off. Well, so was Picasso. Okay, alright. But apart from Picasso and Leonardo da Vinci, anyway, I digress. Drawing a bridge, not the most interesting thing to draw. But anyway, so that's one half of my bridge. So I'm going to draw a farmer. And he's happy. And it's funny how you just draw like 2 lines and it can just look like something. Always amazes me. That's really quite simple, like me anyway. So farmer, one of my farmer characters. Originally I just was rigidly drawing cows in World of Cow, but these other characters just slowly sort of appeared as I was doing it. How long? I think I've been doing it about 10 years on and off. I told you about the reason I started doing cows was because I was pitching for a Dairy Lee campaign. They were doing the cartoon. They wanted to do cartoon cows, and I was in the picks, me and this other guy, and I didn't get it. Damn! But I mean, what part of my pitch was, I think I drew about 100 cow cartoons, and each Derry Lee would have a cow cartoon on it, a different one. But I don't think they liked my design, and it was rather different than the ones I'm drawing now. It was relatively the same, but instead of legs, they were kind of just lines, sort of like that. That's what. Anyway, go back in history. So they didn't like that, and the other guy got it. But I was young, naive. I don't think the art director liked me because I criticised the way he drew cows. I said they look like pigs. Oh dear, oh dear. Me and my big mouth. I get myself in so much trouble. Well, not these days. I think I've learned to shut up. Not that I'm doing that now. Anyway, so have I got the hand on the right way around? I don't think I have I? No. Oh God, what an idiot. Yeah, the thumb is not there. You will not see the thumb. I always do that. Oh, God. I just had to put my hands above my head pretending I'm holding a cow to get it right. What a loser! Right, anyway, so, yeah. As I've given away, he's holding a cow. Um, Hang on, I'll get rid of the bridge. I'm going to have to make it all smaller. I've done him too big. Right. I'm going to draw the cow on a separate layer because I can't be trusted, basically. So, eyes, and this cow's going to look fairly sort of monosyllabic. I think that's kind of what it should look like, just to kind of sell the comedy a bit more. Sell the comedy a bit more. So she's going to look like she's not interested at all. This is a very complicated joke. It's going to take hours. Anyway, hopefully YouTube doesn't explode. And right, so I'm just drawing this cow, and it's kind of just like a torpedo in a way. Kinda like a torpedo. Sort of the arms are like that, and the legs all sort of dangle behind it. The others are just kind of flopping down. I'm trying to obey the laws of gravity. It helps to sell the drawing. And yeah, the legs, back legs, just sort of flopping at the back, doing nothing. I just got to rub out a little bit. I'll do that with the lasso. Cry out, that's that. And the others just need to be sort of like that, I think. I don't know. Right, so she's going to be sort of held like that, which gives me sort of an idea where to put the leg. Like so. There we go. And that's one count. Now, what I might do is cheat. I know it's bad. Don't look if you're squeamish. I'm cutting out bits of the cow. There we go. So that's one, and it's a bit too big. So I'm gonna just. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna keep one just in case I want to use it for something else. Make this one a bit smaller, like that. And then I'm going to copy it. I know, it's terrible. just going to what am I going to do? Oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to change this character. I think I might keep the hat. That's the kind of guy I am. And he's going to sort of just be kind of looking over to the other guy. Don't have many women farmers. I don't think I ever. I might have done. Maybe I should think about having a woman farmer. Or would that confuse things? I don't know. It's a strange cartoon world I inhabit. You ask yourselves all sorts of strange and silly questions. Right, so he's like that, and this cow, I'm just going to change its markings because it's a different cow, you see? See my logic? And yeah, maybe I'll just move the arm a bit, just to make it, yeah, like that. And maybe just change the expression slightly. Perhaps it's looking to the other cow like, oh god, here we go again. So like that. So yeah. So I'm gonna again do a bit of cutting. So look away if you're squeamish. Can't stand the sight of ink. Hello. I've got that bloody song going off in my head. Hello. My daughter's fault. Right. Boop 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 boop. There we go. So we have these two farmers on a bridge with a stream, about to chuck two cows off. I'm going to cheat again. I'll put this on another level so I don't have to fart around too much. And that's going to go sort of behind them like that. And I cut that off. Off you go. Oh, I need a cup of coffee. Off you go, like that. So that's kind of it really as far as line work's concerned. I might just suggest there's something there and sort of carry that on. Hang on, there's got to be something behind there, isn't there? Yeah, I mean that's kind of enough really, because I'm a lazy bugger. Yeah. Oh, I might have found syndication for World of Cow, which would be good news. I've only been doing it 10 years. Still, it's probably taken me that long to get it good. So you're lucky. This is the good stuff. Right, do. Got myself a crying dog. Oh, I saw this thing about, it's gone up my head, don't worry. There we go. George Harrison, that's it. God almighty. Why did I forget that? Anyway, on the BBC iPlayer. Check it out. It was fantastic. I think Scorsese made this documentary. Made the documentary. It's in two parts. And it's wonderful. What a wonderful man he was. Right. Yeah, that don't look right. That don't. Hang on. There we go. Here, Pete. That don't look right. So, yeah, I think we're ready to colour in. Let's go for it. Live in the now. Right. So, there we are. That's a bit too blue, I'd say. Yeah. So yeah, it's a marquee. Well, it's a lasso and water. You can kind of get the feel of it just by putting in a few kind of, well, squiggles. I think we can all sort of understand what that is. And then sort of under here do some darker ones. So I'll just, I think black. Ooh, that made a noise in my head. Now why's it doing that? Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong bloody thing. There we go. Yeah, so that looks, that gives it a bit of movement. Right, so I think we'll have grey, and that can just almost be black. No, really. Brown, bit of brown, and then over here, yeah, dark green. I reckon that's okay. And then I kind of, yeah, that's a bit too close to that though. So let's try that. That looks alright. Yep, I'm happy with that. That's okay. But I think what I'll do is I'll just stick a little highlight on it, just to pick it out, make it look a bit more three-dimensional. Use the lasso tool, and there we go. And just to suggest, there's to inform the viewer that there's another sort of bit more bushiness to it, and possibly here as well. Let's just stick in a shadow there and there. That's nice, I think. I'm happy with that. So just here I'm going to suggest how this kind of is made by lassoing in a sort of pattern, and that just kind of gives it a bit more structure in a way. And then just some odd random, you get lots of bridges like this knocking about in England, all over the place, all over Europe. Saving Private Ryan pops into mind, or the other film, Saving Ryan's Privates. That's a completely different film though. Anyway, right. God, yeah, I did that joke in 101 Uses for a Pair of Bollocks. One of my books. I actually have been published, and it failed completely. Of course, I've been published. Don't cancel it. But yeah, I wrote, and anyway, that didn't go very far. But Saving Ryan's Privates, I thought was quite funny. Right. Yes. So I think I'll have a little colour change with that, just sort of to show that it's like, I don't know, whatever it's made of, some weird kind of stone. And let's do that. I don't think we need a line there. Yeah, because that looks alright, doesn't it? I don't mind that. Right, so we get to what do we get to? Sky, blue sky, nothing but blue sky. It's really miserable in Kent at the moment. Just fog. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Maybe just a bit. Sort of suggest there's a bit of bank there. Yeah, and again, I think just to suggest that there's a bit more to it rather than just this sort of green-ish blob. That is completely the wrong colour. Lassoed in, and it just, yeah, picks it out. Just two colours, just like that. Very simple. And just sort of finish off the tree, then get into the serious colouring. Oh yeah. Well, actually, I'll just change the skin tone of that guy a bit. And yep, back on skin tone, hands, and then others. lasso that in, plop those in, and then let's just change the colour of that, make them look different. Eyelids, yep, and the farmers are that tone. Just noticed a little tag there, so I think I'll get rid of that. Oh my god, what have I done? That looks interesting. Yes, let's go back in history. It's not there. Let's see what that's like. Yeah, well, that's it. That must be fairly recent. That's the one. God, blimey. But that's why you keep it on a separate level, just in case you do stupid things like that. Right, so anyway, I noticed that tag. God dear. Anyone know what the history brush is for? I have absolutely no idea. Answers on a postcard. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Stiktoonz, Stiktoonz. Stiktoonz, that's me. And if you want to have a look at my shop, it's zazzle.co.uk /Stiktoonz, Stiktoonz. Right, I'm just going to knock that leg back a bit and those teats because they're kind of coming forwards. But I think we're near. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to sort of tidy all bits and pieces up, but that's the picture, and the gag. Wait for it. Is you've played poo sticks, right? You played poo sticks, right? Like that. So, ta-da! They're playing poo sticks with cows. That's a joke. Anyway, have a good one, and speak to you later. Bye.